Hello friends, welcome back to Aaron's Anxiety. I am your host Aaron, your personal guide through anxiety. Head back towards the house from a great day of work. I feel raring and ready. So I hope life's going great for you guys as well. And I just wanted to touch bases because there's been some updates, and I've had a couple people ask, "Hey Aaron, where are you? What's going on?" I'm in the trenches, friends. I'm in the trenches. Okay. So, as you guys know, I stopped Lexapro for a while, and about 2 months. And then I realized that my anxiety was just snowballing, getting worse and worse and worse. And then I had to I had to kind of get back on the wagon, happily, I should add. It wasn't something like, oh, I don't want to go back. I was like, you know what, let's get back there. That was the safe place. So I got back on at 2.5 milligrams. And then since then, the 2.5 milligrams, because Aaron's irresponsible, was not quite enough. Thus, here we are. For the last couple weeks, I've been back up to the 5 milligrams, which is where I stopped when I went cold turkey off of Lexapro. So, before I go on, because I always forget, like these videos if they're helpful, if you find value in them. Because if you find value in them, somebody else probably will as well. So go ahead and like the video for me. That would be greatly appreciated. And subscribe, comment, all those things. Just kind of engage with me. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm scrolling and I just, I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear about, the progression of your stories. There's several people that are keeping me updated as they go along, and I love it. And so just, if you have that, leave that down in the comments below. Also, join us on the Aaron's Anxiety family page. The page is growing, okay? We're growing, and we're going, and we're all owning it. Like, we're all getting it, you know what I mean? So join us over there. It's on Facebook. It's Aaron's Anxiety Family. Answer 3 questions and you're in. So, how's the 5 milligrams doing? So let me say it's good. It's good. But there's been some downsides coming back. And it's weird because for the most part my body's like, oh hey, yeah, I know what this is. Let's use this, and over here we'll put a little bit over there just like we did before. And then other parts of my brain are going, hey, whoa, we haven't had this for a while. We're not exactly sure what to do with it again. Refresh me. And what I mean by that is some things haven't snapped back, okay? So here's a moment of honesty, and this is exactly why I was trying to push to get off of Lexapro for a while. When I came off of the Lexapro, we don't have the ability, let me start by saying that, we don't have the ability to subdue one part of your brain and not another part. We can't just like, oh, we'll do it just right here, and the cerebellum, you know what I mean, or the prefrontal cortex, we'll only do that one. No, we kind of subdue everything. So you do get a dulling sense on your emotions. Your emotions aren't as heavy, you know what I mean? It's not as cuts like a knife, you know what I mean? It's like not like that. It's more, tolerable. Okay, that's the word I'm looking for. Your emotions are more tolerable. So, with that being said, when I was off, my emotions were up and down. You guys know this part. I felt really alive. You know what I mean? I felt like sometimes I could feel the blood coursing through my veins. Probably should see a doctor. And then since going back, I definitely am at a better space mentally again. I'm not up and down, I'm more neutral, unless I forget. Like this past weekend, I went all weekend. Bad Aaron. I went all weekend without it, and so by the time Monday came around and I took it, I was in this kind of weird space in my head again. And so it's just acclimating to getting back on it is what I'm basically trying to say. So coming back, the things that I don't like coming back are the things that I had a problem with initially, but then subsided. So I'm hoping they subside again, and I'm very confident that they will. But the one of them is the sex drive subdues. Okay, so when we were off, hells bells, like it was game on. You know what I mean? It was like the inner caveman was coming out, and then it's the nicest way to put that. And then since coming back off, those things have subsided, and now my sex life is kind of back to normal. And you're probably like, why would you? No, you want to hear this, okay? Because if you're going through it, you'll understand, okay? So, hear me out. And so this, my sex life has kind of came back down to a more tolerable level. It's not like crazy high, it's not crazy low, it's kind of in the middle. But one of the hardest, and I had this problem when we're talking about sex, and I had this problem in the beginning of when I first started taking Zoloft, before I moved over to the Lexapro. And it was, I don't want to say inability to climax, to reaching the peak of the mountain, you know what I mean? It's not the inability to it, it's just harder to do it. It's harder to get to that peak of the mountain. And I get there, we get there all the same. The train's a little rockier. Yeah. Yes, this is still kid friendly. They just have no idea what we're talking about. So, alright, I've indulged a little bit too much, but I need to be honest with you. I need you guys to know the nitty-gritty of what's going on inside my body, because it's probably what's going on inside your body, or what could be going on inside your body as you go through this this journey. And honestly, I always drive home the same thing. If you're starting, if you're going through it, if you're wondering what it's like, you just have to get the ball rolling. It's not that big of a deal once you get it in your system and you get going on it. Life gets better, your world gets better, life all around is just tops, you know what I mean? It puts you in a safe place. And you know, like I said, I'm friends with my doctor, and I've asked him, you know, we've talked about this stuff several times, and he's like, honestly, Aaron, he goes, you're an analog being living in a digital world. He goes, your brain wasn't meant for this much information all the time. It's just constant. He goes, so that comes with some problems. He goes, so everybody should probably be on some sort of, you know, anxiety type medication, or depression medication, if they're not actively doing other things to combat that, which as Americans, we don't typically do that. We like to stay sedentary, and we like to eat a lot of stuff. It's like my biography. So, yeah, so I hope this video helps. I'm going to leave this video here. I don't want to go on too long, but I did want to touch bases, let you guys know I'm back on the 5 milligram train. As of now, I don't see myself going back up to 10. If I get to that point, I will gladly do so. And I will take you guys along with me. And then other than that, like I said, please leave your comments below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how your journey's going. Let me know if you've had the same, you know, mountain problem that I've had. And because I heard it's not just guys. I heard it's guys and girls. So we're all kind of in the same boat. So let me know. All right, friends. And until next time, I love you. I'm Aaron. You're awesome. And I'll see you in the next video.